Hello, welcome to the Agro Brazil channel. My name is Nathana and today we are going to talk about the challenges involved in sustainable production. Brazil is doing a lot to develop and promote sustainable practices. But let's also consider the biggest challenge to sustainable agriculture in Brazil. There is no shortage of examples over the past few years of what to expect when it comes to global climate change. In Brazil, it is no different. The states of Bahia and Minas Gerais faced heavy rains in 2021. The mountain regions of Rio de Janeiro was punished by the same problem. Frosts happen in different regions of Brazil, destroying crops. The historic drought that affected the southeast, south and midwest of the country. Record minimal temperatures in the south in July. Large temperature increases in north region in August. Sandstorms in cities in the interior of São Paulo in September are some of the signs that show us what to expect in the coming years. These events show that climate change is not an isolated event. In fact, it's present in our lives and in increasingly frequent and intense way. And through sustainable practice, it's possible to mitigate the direct impacts of events like this and thus preserve agribusiness as a whole. Another challenge has to do with the economics of sustainability. The financial costs is impractical sometimes. The cost of adopting this practice is high and we have a mismatch between long-term results and short-term goals. Therefore, financing activities that aim to offset investments or provide market guarantees are essential. The cost is understandable. Give the emphasis on responsibly sourced, new environmental, social and corporate governance, ESG commitments. Agreements signed at the United Nations Conference on Climate Change, for example, COP26, along with public and private incentives. In addition, labor in Brazil is expensive and sometimes lacks the required knowledge. That is why it's important for practice and procedures to be accessible and encouraged. We can also think about the lack of knowledge about the benefits of new practice as a challenge. That is why it's important to have programs and initiatives that can spread the word about benefits, as well as activities that aim to offset the investments. Further, changes in mentality and culture are also necessary. Established farms look for immediate results. So, younger generations are vital. The inclusion of children and grandchildren in the management of properties is essential to furthering sustainable practices. We already know that the world is changing, so the way we take care of the world must also change. We need to be aware of the real challenges involved in sustainable production. So the world will help us to take care of ourselves. Do you want to learn more about how to overcome challenges and how simplified sustainable practice can save the planet? Then hit like and subscribe so you'll be notified when we post new content.